Nakaliam konrat ke sangma bade menteri ramba ke jylla ubadan cabar na ke jylla. Ulapan pau ya ke jingsah komen ke bakrau halor kani kerai jong ke Supreme Court halor ke jingkhang dewiong bad hak jok por ke belai itu ya ke hok jong kret pan. Ukonrat ulong ba kani kerai kalong ke bakongsan namar ba ke itu ya ke jinglong trai jong kret pan bad ikor kom bad khando ki pat ba hak ni ke jylla. Menteri ramba ulong ba ke jylla Meghalaya kadai banyo jingmut shibun na ke jingkhang jong ke jingti dewiong bat ke jingta ya ke kokot bat ke roi ke par bat ke banyat nang ni sekmat banti da ke jingstat bat ke buit sayan bamenta klem da penjot ya ke mariang bat ke jingdon jong ke saudong ha ke mariang ha ke juga por lo ai ke blai yu Amit Kumar ubade advocate general namar ke jingtre sitom ban penkre ha ke balet chakashri ban persya ya ke hukum jong ke NGT ban penyo ya ke ni jingjob ya ke jylla.
The judgment, official judgment has not come out yet, but the basic gist of what we need to understand is that the ban that was put in by NJT has been set aside by the Supreme Court, which means that the ban has been lifted. And the most important part of the judgment is the fact that the tribal rights have been recognized, and the fact that Supreme Court has come out with a judgment saying that the land and the resources are of the owners of the land. So I think this is a landmark judgment, an historic judgment, I should say, and it gives back the entire ownership to the people, and it really clearly states it in the judgment. So I think this is the biggest victory, and this is the biggest I should say aspect of the judgment as a whole. And that this being said and done, I think what we all, and including all the stakeholders that are there, we need to realize that this is a lesson that we must learn, and that we must reflect on what has happened and realize that that we have to, and it is our responsibility to ensure that things are done in a more systematic manner and are done in a proper manner which is more scientific, and that rules need to be followed, the environment needs to be respected. And I think that is another second aspect which we should look at and remember. And I think overall we've seen that the legal team, especially the AG, Mr. Amit Kumar, has worked tirelessly to ensure that this has moved forward. So I would like to thank the legal team headed by our Advocate General, Mr. Amit Kumar, for having ensured that the preparations were done in a proper manner. You're all aware that there was no movement earlier by any sort by the previous government, and it was only when we took over that we appeal and challenge the order of the NJT, and it is only after that movement that took place in the court and the hard work that was put in by the legal team, especially Mr. Amit Kumar, that we have managed to come out with this historic judgment. So this is a victory of the people, especially the tribal people of the state, and it's a victory for our state as a whole. And obviously, as a government, we are very happy with this judgment, and I think it will pave a way forward for us to ensure, which I've always mentioned, that the balance between the economy and the ecology will and should be maintained, and this judgment will pave the way for that.